Welcome everybody to Demo Crazy. And I the there was an arrest made for the person that supposedly, he started the Palisades fire or made it
It
worse.
was the East, I think it was the East End, I think, or
Yeah.
whatever. Either way, he fucked up. He was a big part of fucking shit up last summer. Was
hmm
it last summer or was it last fall?
I want to say it
I
was
think it was
last
February, right?
something like that, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
I mean, why look, if you're gonna okay, so yes, this guy was apparently obsessed with fire. Like he Google imaged, like AI imaged, like a fire and all this nonsense. Like he intentionally started it. If it was an accident, I'd be like, okay, where was it? Like I'd still be like, no, be more mindful of like, it's like that. Cause I don't remember when this happened, but like this was way way back. Some dude threw out a cigarette butt from his car and
Oh
it
yeah.
caused a fire. Yeah, and he was like, "Oh, it was an accident." I'm like, "Dude, like if it's one thing, like if you toss out your cigarette butt in the city, that's one thing. It's the city. You're out in the desert. What the fuck did you expect was gonna happen, you idiot? That's on you, fucking moron." But like this guy,
Yeah.
the guy, I don't remember his name. I know he had a weird ass last name, and he's white. That has to, yeah, that has to.
He was
Because
white, and did he catch him in Florida, or he's from Florida? Because I think the second one makes more sense.
So he lived here. He was an Uber driver here for a bit, and then moved back into Florida.
Since he's
And
back in the lake, so that makes sense. Like the guy from Florida, and the thing with the being like arson and stuff on there, they're like sexually aroused by fire. It's like a weird brain chemistry thing.
mm,
Like fires turn you on. Think about it. It's like I'm supposed to fire, then I'm gonna jack off. Like that's weird, right?
right? It's so
Fire is
weird.
pretty cool.
Yeah, but it's pretty cool. But it doesn't turn you on. It's different between cool and like turning you on.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
it's
no,
like,
I
oh
know.
yeah, I want to stick my dick into that.
Right?
I I I'm surprised the cigarette guy like even confessed. Like I know he probably caused it, but like how do you prove that? I don't know. You
Or
still
Yeah,
shouldn't throw cigarettes outside, but
you should see if it was a real accident and it's like you're not a kid, where it's like I guess you're afraid of getting in trouble. A real accident, you would have been like, I'll try to put out the fire. I went and got help right away. We contained this, and just be like, I learned my lesson. I'm not
yeah.
gonna flick it again. While if he was a little kid, I'd be like, oh yeah, of course it's an accident. You did it. You panicked. You didn't want to get in trouble. Okay, but you're a grown ass man. So
Yeah.
yeah, you didn't even try to stop it. You didn't go in there like that was an accident. Like no, but like you said, prove it. They could probably prove that the brush fire started from a cigarette butt, but they would have to get DNA off that butt, which would have been burnt off by the fire. So yeah, keep your mouth
Yeah.
shut.
Yeah.
this past go ahead.
No, I was just saying I agree. What were you saying?
This past news week, man, like there were tons of shit that just went down. Like there was a mass shooting a couple days ago or whatever, and I just want to like this past news week has just been non fucking stop. Like I wanted to cover the mass shooting, but like I have this cutoff. Like I'm starting to enforce this like cutoff point where it's
Yeah.
just like when I'm taking down notes and looking at and sending it to you guys, and I'm just like, yeah, okay, like there has to be a cut. So like fucking like Qatar, for instance, like Qatar, like but this literally like
Oh, Qatar.
caught my eye yesterday. Yeah, Qatar wants to build a fucking Air Force base in Idaho.
Yeah. No, that was funny because it's like they put that on there, and we're like, what? And then even Pete Hesse came back to like clarify, it's like, no, don't you? It's like it's our base. We're running it. We're just training F-15 fighters here, and it's like, bro, like first of all, aren't you guys MAGA? What happened to like 9/11? You're really gonna say you're gonna have Middle East brown people training in airplanes, and it's like they're gonna be cool with that? That's what I was just thinking. Like, whose idea was this to put this
Well, I
out of
mean,
a MAGA word. Like it just seems like have they lost the plot so much that they don't even know what are they fighting against or what are they hateful against? Like,
yeah, that too. But like, at least we now know what the jet paid for.
what the jet paid for, but it was also a golf course and then a golf tournament, all this kind of shit. And remember, it was also a couple of weeks ago. Trump basically gave the NATO Protection Act for Qatar. Like, if anyone attacked Qatar, it'd be like attacking America. And I'm just like, bro, like I know Qatar is rich for this oil and shit, but I'm just like, I don't know. Is this like the new villain coming up? Because most people didn't even know about fucking Qatar until what was it like a couple years ago when they wanted to hold a winter World Cup
Yeah.
event, and then they found out about the slavery shit. All of a sudden, world stage, and now Qatar's everywhere,
Yeah,
right?
um, it's so weird. Like, ugh, why would MAGA be? Why would the MAGAites be okay with their MAGA? I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. That was a weird thing, and then someone was like, I look at sites that actually go to like True Social and shit because like I don't have the fucking wherewithal to fucking wade through that trash compactor, but they put like comments of when they announced this, and they're all upset. But yet, you know what they kept saying? They're like, "This is Pete's sex idea. Trump, you need to get your boy in line." They still don't understand. Like some of this shit is Trump doing the back scratches, and they still think that anything that's wrong is just people going rogue from what Trump wants. No, this is what Trump wants. That's why he got these people. You think these people coming up with these ideas themselves? If it was up to Pete Hegseth, he would just stay in his little fucking office drinking all day, hitting on inappropriate women. He wouldn't be out here drinking speeches and shit.
Agreed. And yet those people are still like they'll give that a they'll. I know they're gonna give that a pass, no matter how much. They're just still upset with like Bad Bunny. So much so the fucking oh my god, Turning Point USA is saying we're gonna run a counter program during the halftime show of the Super Bowl.
What?
Okay,
Yeah,
sure. Well, yeah, they're gonna do their own thing, and I'm just like, good. And I saw people put like, we're gonna take back the culture. What culture? What are you gonna have at your halftime show? And I've been seeing funny memes, but they're showing like clan rallies. That's what they're gonna show, little clan rallies, burning
yeah.
up the things on there.
I
Probably,
thought.
probably shred out Carrie Underwood for a bit.
Oh, I thought they were gonna like bring out like fucking Kid Rock. I'm like, oh yeah, that
Oh,
has been
Kid Rock for
established.
sure, and Jason Aldean,
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
and then they'll put Morgan Waller somewhere in there.
Kid Rock, whose most famous, whose biggest claim to fame was that he was found by the Insane Clown Posse. Oh yeah, yeah, real headliner. Yeah, he's gonna be rocking.
I didn't know that. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, the Insane Clown Posse found him, and ever since then he just took off his shirt and like joined the Republicans.
No, to be fair, like, dude, I like some of Kid Rock's early fucking work. So it was like '90s, whatever, when they do ball to the ball thing and
That's
thing.
the only thing he's like really known for, dude. That's like saying,
Well,
oh,
he had that Alabama song all summer long. I think he sang that one or
I
redid it.
hate that song
fuck that.
because every time that song came on, I was like, "Oh, cool! It's Sweet Home Alabama," and I'm like, "Oh, it's a fucking Kid Rock song. Never mind."
Yeah, it's like
But then,
fucking.
yeah, he did. But then he just gradually got worse with the MAGA shit. But part of me thinks is like part that he believes this, but also the problem is like with these old use up celebrities, how much of it is it that they just fucking want money to keep living their sad lifestyles? Because like after shit, it just seems like I'm coming out here because I get money off this. Just like with Nelly and Snoop Dogg and Stephen A. Smith, like they're just doing it for money.
Mm.
Like I don't think they 100% believe this shit. I
I
think
mean,
they're
I,
drifters.
I think he believes it at some point because, like, I don't know, it's fucking Kid Rock. He's annoying as hell, and so the people that like say yes to him, like after 20 years of being told yes and stuff, like I'm sure he has adopted their thoughts and starts liking them and stuff. Like he just joins the group of like racists, and I don't know. I'm sure he has like all yes men around him. So I don't know.
It's
Yeah, I would
the
believe that
same
for Kid
guy
Rock,
we're talking about the
Joyner.
same guy that raged at Budweiser for like, hey, we're just getting this transgender TikToker. He blew his shit talking about like how this didn't make him a man. Like motherfucker, everybody knows you're gonna honestly advocate for you're gonna say you drink Budweiser? Really? Really? Budweiser?
Nah, he's a PBR man, if anything, or Keystone.
Yes. Motherfucker.
Like, cause he's that type of trash where it's like, I don't get it. Like, you have millions of dollars, but it's like, bro, PBR, that's the best fucking shit out here, man. Like, I just do some PBR, chase it with some Diet Coke, you know.
PBR is nice though. It's like water that gets you drunk.
Right?
You have to drink like it's just it's fuck it.
It's like, hey, look, check out my tricked out trailer park, man. It's custom made.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
These are the finest cinder blocks ever put together. Like,
Fuck Turning Point USA. Like they're saying, like MAGA and some people in Turning Point USA and Jews killed like Charlie Kirk. I'm like, what?
So I've kind of been following that, and I still honestly have no idea what they're going on about. Like, there's so many weird conspiracies, but like all the people that are, I guess, pushing them aren't, I guess, like fully committing to it. It's so weird. Like, Candace Owens has been one of the people who's just like, there was a trap door underneath him, and like the bullet patterns don't make sense. It looks like he was actually shot from behind, and like he was gonna come out and say he was anti-Israel, and he was also gonna convert to Catholicism. But I'll just let you draw your own conclusions. And I'm like, what conclusions are you even supposed to fucking make from that? Like, you just said like 5 different unrelated conspiracies, and then like I don't know.
I think it's part of it is that when the Charlie Kirk died, they were like, we're gonna grift so hard off this. They were pushing it for like a week. Remember, everyone's getting canceled, all that shit, right? But now it's kind of really died down, and because of the shutdown, and because of like one of the things is the idea of that the person from Arizona is not being seated that will release the Epstein files. Like, Charlie Kirk's kind of faded into the background, and they're like, no, we need to put these kind of shit out here so we can kind of keep this thing kind of alive, because a lot of us kind of went out there like, I am Charlie Kirk, did all this kind of shit. It kind of looks stupid now. I mean, like, look at all the teams that did that. They put a pause or silence for Charlie Kirk. Oh, hey, Yankees, how you doing? Oh, wait, you're out of the fucking postseason? Haha, sucks for you. Hey, Arizona Cardinals, you haven't won since you did that fucking dumbass funeral? Haha, how about you? Oh, hey, John Harbaugh with the Ravens. Shit hasn't been going well since you fucking went to see Trump? Haha, how's that going? Like, you know, like,
Yeah.
it's just it's not going the way they planned it.
And then they also, like, the Turning Point fans were like convinced that just like the average leftist is happy that he was killed and that like they're evil, and so they keep trying to like bait outrage, but like fucking no one is like happy that he was killed, and it's just like not working. And so I think like Trump announced he was going to give him like the like Medal of Freedom or whatever, and I think
famously, yeah,
and so they were like reporting on it, like preparing for massive outrage from the left, and everyone's just like, okay, fucking whatever, like cool, give it to him. You gave it to fucking
Rush Limbaugh. Like, we already lost all respect for this shit already.
Yeah, like who cares? And then like, I don't know, Charlie Kirk's whole thing is like him downplaying women and whatnot, and then people are expecting people to give a shit about like his wife leading things now. Like, his audience is just gonna rumble, and like, I don't know.
Well,
no,
Kirk won an award. How's that Nobel Peace Prize he didn't win there, Trump?
But she said that she dedicated it to him. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But he kind of dedicated to him after he had a phone call. Basically, it's kind of like, you can guess the perfect phone call he put on there. It's like, you better dedicate this shit, like, or you're not gonna get any of these troops on this shit. And it's like, even if you did that, you shouldn't win it outright. It's like you're not Obama. Everyone out here keeps putting you like you should be on this ballot. But you were on a ballot. You didn't make the time to submit yourself to be on the ballot.
Yeah.
Like,
Agreed. Yeah, he got the like. Oh, she dedicated it to him. Yeah, that's the equivalent. That's the equivalent of like getting a good try.
good try. Or no, it's just like someone at the end of the speech when they see the Oscar speech and they're like, "Oh, would it be possible with X, Y, Z?" But you're not. They're basically like, "This was all me, bitch. I gotta say this shit, but this is all me, right?" That's how you're thinking, right? Like,
Hmm. But hey, okay. So shifting gears, Se- Stephen Miller had a Mitch McConnell. Like he pulled a Mitch McConnell. That's what it
Yep.
was. He pulled a Mitch McConnell. He was just like, some people are saying like, he froze up because he just now realized what kind of power Trump has or whatever when he was talking about like I forgot the actual term.
Uh, yeah. It was. Oh shit.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
can't remember
Who
either.
cares? The point is like he froze up. I'm like, no, he didn't freeze up from the realization of what Trump has. He froze up because it was a Mitch McConnell moment. He had
Plenary authority. That's
there,
what it
yeah,
was.
that one.
Yeah.
He didn't freeze up because of the realization. He froze up because he was suffering the same things Mitch McConnell was suffering from. When death was just pointing at Mitch McConnell, he was just like staring like, "Huh," and like, and Stephen Miller was doing the same thing. He saw death pointing at him, and he's like, "Huh." That's what happened. That's what happened. Period. End of story. Do not try to tell me otherwise. He suffered a Mitch McConnell stroke. That's it.
I I think this whole situation is super weird, in all honesty, because like I honestly feel like where we're at right now, you could just fucking say like, oh yeah, he's got plenary authority, and like no one would care. Like even if he's not saying that, like that's how Trump's acting right now.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I don't even know why he would freeze up or like hesitate to say that. Like that just
But,
sort of is the reality right now.
but we also don't know what else was written on that prompter, so he might have stopped because he was like, "Oh no, there's too much plan on here."
There's
Yeah.
too much plan. I guess it's just I don't know. It's with
I just find it weird. It's like everyone knows the mask is off, right? It's like, who are you? What is your audience that you're trying to trick? Because if it's your main base, you literally told them your plans, and they still be on board. And people like us, we see through your plans. So why are you trying to hide your plans? I don't. This is
That's what I'm saying. Like
why.
that's why it's so weird to me. Like I feel like he wasn't even trying to hide anything. Like I don't know. That freeze was just so weird. Because I guarantee you, if he just kept talking, like no one would care. I don't even think it would be a news story. But he like fucking made spaghetti fall out of his pockets on air, and that's like what drew attention to it.
amen to that. That's so it was weird. And why was he even on CNN? Like what? Why did he go to CNN of all places? Like that's a stick. That's like one of the sticking points. You are this racist some piece of shit. It's all like I'm gonna go to CNN. And I'm just like, why?
I mean, I will say, as someone who gets frustrated with CNN a lot, that's a problem that they've had for a while. Like, they constantly get shit on publicly by Trump and everyone else, and like they just sort of allow themselves to be called fake news, and they don't do any pushback. But then they still like invite them on to talk.
Yep.
Like, I don't know.
Well, they kept getting bullied into saying like, especially like when Biden ran, like, you don't have any real Republicans on there, conservative voices, and then the person who bought out the Warner Brothers Discovery and CNN, who was put in charge of there, Hard MAGA, started pushing towards let's have more other side voices, Republican voices. That's how come we got dumbass Scott Jennings on there all the fucking time. and then Kevin O'Leary fucking on there. And now they just kind of have Republicans more on there, not pushing back. You got dumbass Jake Tapper on there who put that book out with Biden, health wise. Yes, it was true. Why are you saying shit about Trump, who's going for his second annual fucking visit to Walter Reed? This guy can barely move. Like, why are you talking about his mental decline? This guy is really sleeping through shit, barely sluttering words out, and he's not drunk.
Like, well, and then with his recent thing, he just got the fucking COVID booster again, and I'm not seeing anyone on the right even talk about that.
Mm-hmm. Oh no!
But they still got a vaccine movement. Back up. They still against Tylenol, right? Or they stop talking about Tylenol and fucking autism.
Yeah.
They won't be happy until they've killed themselves off with their own hope.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got RFK.
We need raw milk. We don't need no shots. What do we need a government for? Like, okay, all right.
We need a government, but hey, we're farmers out here. How come you're not helping us, government?
Because you're selling soybeans for the enemy.
And they're actually gonna give that bailout, and I'm like, really? Again? Like, last time Trump was president, you need a bailout. Now you need it again? It doesn't even matter you get this fucking bailout. Your market's gone, man. There is Brazil and Argentina. They're going to start yielding their crops right about now, right? So China's still going to buy from them. So you get this money. How's that going to help you? Because you'll be in the same boat next year. Because they're not going to be there to buy it. I don't understand.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, this
and then this Christmas is going to be horrible with 100% tariff on all China goods. What the fuck, man?
Yeah.
That came out of nowhere. What the fuck makes him think like? And China, China's going to be like, no, we just had the, what? No, I'm just gonna do this now and do that now, and still go to Argentina. Like I said, this past news week was insane. Like, all manner of crazy. Along with, sorry. What do you mean our delivery? Fuck you. Because, sorry, for the record, I was getting ready to order some Chipotle to be delivered, and it's like, oh, we can't deliver to you right now. Come back tomorrow. I'm like, no! I'm gonna fucking try to get Chipotle, damn it. Anyway, but like, you got fucking Letitia James getting indicted for on fraud, and then you got the China the 100% tariffs on China. Not to mention like fucking how their federal employees are getting laid off because of the shutdown, and they're still pointing the finger at the smellocrats when the retardicans control like everything. It's like this week's news cycle has just been non-fucking stop, and that's not even touching up on the multiple mass shootings that occurred. Like, it's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know what's weird is that I don't know. I feel like because of like how a lot of the top of these organizations stuff are kind of wet. I feel like they're downplaying a lot of mass shootings. Like, it's not as prominent as before, and yet you'll still because most of the stories will still be just like, oh, this shutdown bullshit story, or like, here's Christy Noem saying, oh, ICE agents aren't being treated well, and all that shit. And I don't know. It's just such a dumbing down. We're in the darkest timeline. Stupidest timeline? I don't know what timeline we're in. It just sucks.
Well, it's because Republicans are taking over everything. Because even CBS now has Barry Weiss in charge of it.
Yeah, Barry Weiss. Oh my god, it's weird because like with Barry Weiss in there, he's like, but isn't she LGBTQ? Like, she was married to that singer, right? Ex with one of those singers at one point, right? Or someone,
I don't know.
Someone, I saw someone there. But even so, like, this chick is just like, hey, and then she's pulling the same thing with the Elon Musk shit, where it's like, I want a list of what you've been doing. And it's like, it's going to help me out with the direction of CBS. It's like, bitch, you were just a writer for New York Times. I don't understand what makes you think you do this job.
Ugh. This,
Yeah.
damn it, like,
And at one point, I would think like, if you're like a rich guy still promoting this because it's like, oh, this shit is bullshit. This guy's an idiot, but I want to get rich. How is 100% tariffs helping any of your businesses? It's going to be a hit on all your businesses. You take it out. Like I want to see Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank go on fucking Newsnight out and say how like these tariffs are great. All these bucket businesses I'm invested in that I always say I want made in China and shipped here. I'm totally down for this. Like what?
Yeah.
yeah.
Like the only thing that I'm thinking that will keep them more than being smart about their money is that they're on an Epstein list on a pedophile, and that's more important to protect than making smart financial decisions.
Yep.
Yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna say we are in the darkest timeline right now, and I can say that with 100% confidence because Chipotle won't deliver it to me. So now I have to McDonald's.
Gross.
So probably won't deliver to you because like your ass is bleeding enough from this year.
They're fearing for their safety.
Yeah,
I want to try that carne asada thing because it's back. It's
Yeah.
actually really good.
the color sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
I like
Depending on
it,
what
yeah.
store you got, because it depends on the person who's preparing it in the kitchen.
Yeah.
All Chipotle are not both the same.
Doug, this is Demo Crazy. Demo Crazy's supposed to talk about news. Motherfucker, sometimes you have to be lighthearted, and I will be that guy that breaks the trend and just be like...
I mean, Chipotle won't deliver to you. You heard it here first. That's the news people really care about.
Right. This is the shit that started the MAGA movement. America's in a dump now. I can't get Chipotle delivered to me ever since the illegals came in.
Just send them a picture of you in an inflatable frog costume. Tell them it's for the movement.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, I feel so
Totally.
bad for the frog guy.
Yeah. It sucked for all of them because when you look out there and you're like, oh, okay, they're like, oh, they're terrorists. There's a unicorn out there, bruh.
They sprayed
There's a
his
guy in a
ventilation
chicken
hole.
suit.
Yeah, he did it in the air breathe hole. You know what's funny is when Trump was like, Poland's really bad. All the windows are boarded up and there's fires everywhere. And they show Kirsten like, hey, I'm out here, look at these streets. Like, there's no boarded up windows.
Yeah.
Like, the saddest part is you're going to make all these false claims, but if you were going to do this, shouldn't you have done this back when cell phones didn't exist? It's like,
Yeah.
everything's burning down. Someone on social media currently at that time, hey, I'm here at the park. I'm,
I
there's
mean,
no
that-
fire.
There's no fire. Or you have but they had that blonde bitch on Fox say, yeah, I had a suspect for like 35 minutes and then other people, police came and they let the guys go and they went to the Antifa headquarters. Like, if you knew what the headquarters were, wouldn't you raid that since you're sending troops in?
Oh no! Remember, I think it was it Christy Nome tried to make an announcement that like one of the people that she caught was like the boyfriend? No, the girlfriend of like main Antifa head or something. We're like, what
Oh, yeah.
the
Yeah.
hell was that then?
No, yeah, they were like the girlfriend of the originator of Antifa. It's like, bruh, fucking Stalin? Like, what are you talking about?
The
I guess
girlfriend's
they
like,
found the crypt keeper. I don't know. I don't.
it's like, we're making progress. It's like, okay, so what are you going to do with this girl? Well, we're definitely going to go send them in undercover style. Like, wouldn't they know that the girlfriend got captured? Why would they trust her coming back?
The more this all keeps going out, I just feel like we did get the bad timeline Hydra. Like, we aren't even getting the good lies. We aren't even getting the good experiments. Like, steal the super serum.
Like, I feel like we're in a Hogan's Hero, except we're not getting the payoffs of being the good guys. Like, that's how dumb these people are. They're like as dumb as those Nazis in Hogan's Heroes.
We are in Sin City and we don't even have the good villains. We don't even have the cannibals.
Not yet.
Not yet. Yeah, I was gonna say not yet.
I you know what only makes this plot go better is like I just want to see like Trump just mysteriously dies for like health concerns, right? I want to see the struggle of JD Vance trying to rein this in because I'm not sure if people saw Vivek Ramaswamy at that Ohio turning point run for government shit when they're all like, "You're Hindu, right? How are you going to run Ohio if you're not Christian?"
Yeah.
I saw that because I was still like, Vivek, why are you still out in public? Like, they still don't like you.
They don't like you.
Like,
That's
you
why I'm like,
see how they're treating Cash over there. And Cash is the FBI. Why would they like you, Vivek?
and that's what I'm saying. That's the funniest thing to see. If Trump goes down and JD Vance would be there, he has an Indian wife. Like, let's just see how that runs.
That's the thing that baffles me. Okay, I understand that their movement's trying to put the whole white Christian nationalist thing going. How do all of your members violate all of your meetings and you're still like, yeah, that's our leader?
Right.
Like, how does that work? Everybody that y'all have in the front line to be like, they support us. Everything they're doing is for other countries.
Yeah.
Other countries outside of America. But it's like that. But they're like Trump. But Trump is not their fault. They're running rogue with Trump. Like, but I thought Trump was a strong man. I thought that he does all the shit. So how can you have it both ways?
Can't even have the government open. But we can give money to Argentina.
Yeah, Argentina. We can still keep making this ballroom.
Oh yeah, but that's because corporations are dumbasses. They keep giving them money.
Yeah.
That's the only loophole to that, because since we shouldn't be paying for that ballroom in the first place, then it became, oh no, donors can donate to the ballroom. And it's like, who the fuck? Wait, the thing that blew my mind up was the whole, yeah, corporations get to put plaques up in there. And I'm just like, what the actual fuck?
I'm still kind of surprised and upset that a sitting president can just make massive changes to the layout of the White House just without any outside approval. Like, I'm sure he would have gotten approval anyway, but it's insane that they can add a building that's bigger than the White House to the site of the White House, and he's just cool to do that.
If
If
you could do that,
AOC becomes president, we can get a skate park in there.
I mean, I'd be down for that.
know what you do? You see, do that. You should have did the Pee Wee Herman house for the White House.
Oh no.
I mean,
That's
probably what the white
Trump administration.
That's what the Oval Office might look like once JD Vance gets it.
Sit there, yeah.
Especially, I mean, hey, he'll have a couch that can move. He would love it.
Whoever walks in that ballroom is just going to be blind for the rest of their life. Just gone.
I wouldn't be able to bring. You can't bring a black light in there, right?
Oh God. At this point, I don't think you even want to take the black light onto the premises. The safest room is probably where Melania was sleeping.
Yes, because nothing was happening in there.
Well, she's the body triple, remember?
I don't know.
I mean, when the original was in there.
Oh, okay.
Wherever she was, nobody was getting in there.
Okay.
I mean, this might be the quadruple guy because she saying I'm talking with Putin about saving these abandoned Ukrainians or taking Ukrainians. I'm like, who the hell is this bitch? This bitch does not care about people.
Yeah, why does she think Putin's gonna listen to her to begin with? What the fuck is up with that?
Because he had her nudes.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
If you got my nudes, you gotta listen. You paid money. You can listen to me.
At this point, she's basically, Putin's gonna fly her out, doesn't fuck her, so he can be like, Trump, once again, I'll fuck your woman who doesn't love you. Also,
That's still why
Obama
everybody keeps giving Barron the side eye.
right? I besides the hair, I'm not even sure about the hair. I think we should get Maury on this. Let's get a paternity test on this kid.
I mean, visually, we're gonna know. After puberty, it's happening.
He's like
All of
20.
Trump's kids, aside from Ivanka, Ivanka, you can still tell, but she didn't get hit as hard. She got a lot of her mama's genes.
God, did you see what Trump said about Barron's laptop?
What?
Let me see if I can find the quotes. He basically was just like, man, Barron is so good on laptops. Like, I took a laptop away from him, and then 5 minutes later, he already had that thing back up and running. He's a tech wizard. What? It's like, what?
Wait, so you took it away, and he had it back running? Isn't that him being Lupin? Didn't he take it from you?
Yeah.
Like, that's essentially what you're saying is, I have security.
Oh, okay.
I took the laptop into the office with me, and then I looked around, and it was gone, and none of my security knew.
Wait, does that make Melania...
Wait, hold on. I found the quote. I turn off his laptop. I said, "Oh, good." And I go back 5 minutes later. He's got his laptop. I said, "How'd you do that?" He recalled. "None of your business, Dad," Barron Trump said. "He's got an unbelievable aptitude in technology," Trump responded.
So he pushed the power button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Technology. That's the course out of community college. Technology 101.
I would have at least accepted if he had to open the computer with like Trump's finger scan and he still figured it out. But if it's just I cut it off and I walked back in and it was on. What was the Doberman guarding it? What? Anybody can cut the computer off.
Wait, going back to your Lupin point.
Cut the computer off.
Going back to your Lupin point, if there is Lupin, does that make Melania Fujiko?
Don't.
No.
Fujiko is so much better.
Yeah, no, I'm not taking that.
Absolutely not.
I will let her be Spiral before she can be.
And so Trump Zenigata.
The way she disappears, that might be accurate.
I feel like Comey would be Zenigata.
Well, no, because I was gonna say, Fujiko has big tits. Melania doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Fujiko doesn't let shit.
Kind of average.
Yeah.
But Fujiko doesn't let people smash. And he didn't let Trump smash. But you let Bears smash?
I mean,
she lets people smash.
Like right now, she ain't letting nobody smash.
She just doesn't let Lupin smash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why Melania will be... Well, no, because that'll make Trump Lupin. That makes
sense. I don't like that.
Okay, then I prefer her to be Carmen Sandiego since she keeps disappearing. Which is technically what the administration became because everybody eventually is just like, hey, where's Melania? And then 2 weeks will go by and they'll be like, so about that Melania.
Yeah.
And I find it funny because it's like Jared Kushner's just making money off of these fucking Arab people, right? Hand over fist. And what is Tiffany doing? Just doing her law degree down in Washington, D.C.
Tiffany is being the most... I will 100% say I feel bad for her when she gets old and all the other ones die off and she's still having to sit there being like, yeah, I know what the Trump name did.
Yeah.
No, that would be a problem for her because people is like, why does it matter to you? It's like, because I'm Tiffany Trump. You were a Trump?
Yeah. Even though her name is there, people are still going to have a moment of, no, you're just some other Trump. I see you on TV. You weren't in the administration. She'll be like, yeah, there's a reason I wasn't there.
What no, she needs to do is she needs to have another good kid, kind of like Barron. Because just like how with Cooper Manning, no one cared about Cooper until he had Ark Manning.
But given with them, the only way they would have a good kid is if the kid popped out and the first 3 words were something racist. Then they'd be like, oh yeah, you got the best kid. But if that kid, grows up normal, cares about people. No, we don't know that kid.
If I was Trump, I would try to get Tiffany to break up with whatever husband she has right now and get with a black guy so I can make a better Obama to win in the end.
To be fair, I don't even know if she has a husband. I didn't know Tiffany was even with someone.
I don't know. I just remember the first time
I just
that Trump
only
got
ever see her, so I just assume she's just living her life.
the first time that Trump got elected. I remember I was in a bar with friends, and I said, "I'm willing to go there and knock up Tiffany Trump to make a black child."
She is married to the whitest man I have ever seen as of 2022. Michael Boulos.
Hmm.
Okay.
I give it 2 years. Someone come in there, still a groove, get a groove back her. You know,
They met at Lindsay Lohan's club in Greece.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
once again, there we go.
I like Lindsay, but that's pretty wild.
So we got a Mamma Mia situation here. Where's Alba? Alba.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. So I got essentially 17 minutes. All right.
What,
I
to your
believe it.
Chipotle comes? Is that what you're
No,
talking
it's
about?
McDonald's.
No, it was McDonald's.
He's gonna try to recreate a Chipotle burrito with the McDonald's order he got.
Oh God, no!
Are you playing that lotto or not lotto?
Before I laid down with McDonald's breakfast, I'm still dabbling it.
You doing that Monopoly, Doug? I'm really close to winning a trip to Orlando.
Yeah, I actually did order a quarter pounder and a Big Mac.
Wait, small news thing I saw that doesn't matter at all, but still technically news. I have seen that over the last couple weeks, there have been reports of Grubhub and Uber Eats deliverers, dashers, whatever, stealing the Monopoly pieces off of the food orders they're getting.
How dare!
Ooh. See, in order to combat that, you have to order through the app. You order the McDelivery stuff. They can have the digital pill.
Oh, yeah.
You could do that. Or, because, like, when I used to apps to redeem, like, my quarter pounder for 40% or free rewards, I get a digital roll on there. But my problem with that is, will they know digitally if you're close and won't give you the piece you need?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, there's been a history of scandal with the Monopoly thing at McDonald's.
Yeah, like the person that founded it or whatever embezzled like a shitload of money.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
They never put like all three complete pieces at places. You got to go like cross country or across states.
Oh yeah, I've gotten 4 of the same property before.
Well, and I think one of the first winners was like the fucking like niece of the creator of the game or something, and then I don't know.
So they did it to create validation, and people didn't think they would look into the connections.
Yeah.
what's weird
Who
is
do you
I
think
that
they are,
the
Burger
guy
King?
what's weird is I think the guy who created it was like a bouncer.
Oh, hold on. So Jerome Jerry Jacobson
Wow.
was a
That's a
security
name.
officer who stole high-value game pieces, and then he gave them to a network of associates who claimed the prizes.
You sure his
And-
uncle wasn't J. Jonah Jameson?
Right?
What the fuck
Jerome
is
Jerry
that?
Jacobson. Yeah.
Just the aliens. I don't know. Some of these prices, it's just like Price is Right is like, but people realize you got to pay the taxes on this shit, right? Like,
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
yeah. So if like you're poor, it's like I can't afford a car. I'm gonna get this car. It's like, and the taxes is fucking like $10,000. What are you gonna do?
Keep
Oh.
spending that meal for actual money.
Hold on. Also, in '95, someone won $1 million winning game piece, and they gave it to St. Jude. But according to the official McDonald's game rules, you can't transfer the prizes. So they were like, nah, that doesn't work. But then they got some bad press, so McDonald's just donated $1 million.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because technically that's not transfer, that's donation. Because it's an organization, not a person.
Well, you could have just took the money and then donated it yourself.
Yeah, right?
to the
Yeah.
thing on there. And also $1
Yeah,
million
but then
for
they're going to
cancer.
advertise them and then advertise them donating to St. Jude, which might have been what they were avoiding. Because some people want to donate, but you also don't want everybody in your business about the fact that you donated.
That's true. But I just feel like $1 million to St. Jude's for cancer research is like a drop in a bucket. That's not going to do that much. So, I mean, I would have probably only get like half of that.
Nowadays, right now, they got to get what they can get.
This is one of the best sentences I've ever seen on a Wikipedia article. Jacobson eventually pleaded guilty to 3 counts of mail fraud in court in Jacksonville, Florida. The trial began on September 10th, 2001, but was overshadowed in the media by the September 11th attacks that occurred.
Oh, no.
So you're saying that McDonald's had a part in this plot?
They had a motive.
No.
All right. We are coming close to time, though. But let me say thank you everybody for tuning into Demo Crazy. Hey, like I said, we had to change up the tune because, I've had something super depressing every fucking week does tend to weigh on me. So that being said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you can subscribe, you can listen to us on Amazon Music, YouTube, and Spotify. You all take care. Later on. Boop.